Hey everybody, Mike Vacchi, PrincetonTrader.com with your Tuesday night evening recap. Daily chart of the ES, and what do we see today? Yeah, that's two dojis in a row, 1 and 2. New highs again. Yeah, I could just, I'll just hit, record and play on last night's webcast. I mean, we've come in yesterday and we made new Globex highs. We did the same thing today. We pulled back to challenge the low at 85.5. Could not take it out. We printed as low as 86. What you're seeing now in Globex is you're seeing a low of 87. The bears are in their best position to try to go ahead and roll this chart. At least for a day or two. They need to break the 85 level. They need to break 82 and start to get into 77. Maybe 77 is about as far as we go for this move lower. That's 18 handles. You still have to. You got to understand that we are. We're in an uptrend. We've kind of consolidated. What the bears can't do is let the bulls off the hook here. Because if they let them off the hook now, if you see new highs over 95, 1700 is a done deal. I mean, that's a done deal. I mean, we were talking about 1700 down at 1682, and now we traded as high as 95.5. If it breaks through 95.5, it'll do 1700, no problem, no problem at all. Do I think it's going to do that? Not tomorrow. I don't think so. I think the market is tired. I think it's ready to pull back a little bit. I think the maximum you could hope for out of this pullback would be to come back and test this old resistance area. So you're looking at a move to 1650 best case on this move, I think. And that's starting to coincide with middle band. You see the middle band starting to peek through here. So that's starting to line up if we get a deeper pullback. So that's my thoughts on if we roll over. If we go higher, like I said, 1700. If we really start to move, 17 on the upper band. So there are some positives for both sides. Bulls didn't let the bears roll it over today. The bears didn't let the bulls, trade up. We didn't trade in the 90 to 95 range today. We traded down in the 80s mostly today, and that's important. That's important that the bears kind of keep a lid on things and try to push it lower. So, with respect to the pivots, you've got daily pivot coming in at 1690.42, so a little bit above us. 3-dayer 1686.83, so we're, it's not exactly a pivot range. 9 days below at 81, and then you've got the 45-dayer at 46.17. So, it's still in that from peak price 50 handles, from the baseline number from the close is going to be 43 handles. So we're still neutral on the 45-day pivot, which is important, and you're not really seeing the bulls push things. They got it up to 50, but they really couldn't push it any farther than that. So we're seeing a summer trade, we're seeing a tired trade. You're not seeing a lot of conviction the last 2 days, that's for sure. This has been a no conviction week, and that is illustrated in those two dojis that you see on the chart. So everybody have a great night. Morning webcast out tomorrow. Check out the website. Check out the chat room. 2-week free trial. Love to have you. And I will see everybody in the morning. Trade them well.